Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I tie my head wraps kind of sitting on top of my head. I've gotten some questions about this when I did it a few weeks back, and I decided to do it again today, and I was like, you know what, let me show you guys how easy this is. I tie all of my head wraps the exact same way, and I do have another tutorial on how I typically tie them, which isn't like this, but more so with the bulk of the wrap up front, or the bulk of the scarf, because I do not use formal head wraps. I do not own a formal head wrap. I use scarves for all of my head wraps. And typically I have it sit right here, right on my forehead, but sometimes I like to have a little bit of hair peeking through. And in this case, I wanted to do that. And so I sit it right on top. But you guys, I tie the wrap the exact same way. But I guess it was maybe a little interesting to some of you guys, or you wondered how I was able to get it to sit up here. And so I'm gonna get right over into this tutorial to show you exactly how I do this wrap style. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I am working with a perm rod set that I did not take very good care of, and my undercut needs to be trimmed. So I decided to pick out this beautiful scarf, and it's spring, so I'm all about pink right now. And what I would typically do is to use a silk bonnet or a satin bonnet, but I cannot find any of them since I moved. So for this video, I'm not going to, but you definitely want to protect your hair. So first I'm going to put the scarf on my hair, and I want to kind of get an idea of how much hair I want to have peeking through. So that is what I'm doing right now, is just trying to get a blueprint for myself as to where I want it to sit. So once I have that idea, I am going to tie the scarf in a knot. And once I've got the knot, I'm going to pull my head up so I can see and make sure that I am tying it where I want it to be. If I'm a little bit off base, then I just kind of pull some of the hair out that I didn't have peeking out, and then I want to secure that knot just as much as I can without, of course, giving myself a headache. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You want it to be secure but not uncomfortable. Another good thing to do is to make sure that your sides are pulled forward securely. Again, I have an undercut, so I want my undercut to be peeking through, but the scarf is far enough on my head where I know it's secure. And then you guys, I'm going to do what I would typically do for my head wraps. I'm going to twist the remainder of the scarf, and then I'm going to wrap it around itself on the top of my head where I did that initial knot. And I'm just going to tuck the fringes under and just kind of stick them up inside the scarf there, you guys. And that is it. It's very similar to the way I would typically do it. The only difference is really making sure that it is secure on the sides and that it's tight enough where it's secure and it's not going to slide off, because you aren't working with as much of your head as you typically would with the other way that I wrap my hair, the most common way that I wrap my hair. But this is really cute when you want to have some hair peeking through, and for the summer and springtime, it's not as hot. And so you might really want to try this style if you want to wear a head wrap, but you don't want to be burning up. You don't want your face to be covered, you know, because it's hot outside, guys. But this is still a really cute way to bring in a beautiful scarf. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I absolutely adore this look. I will definitely be tying my scarves like this over the spring and summertime so that I'm not too hot. But yeah, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.